Now we are back. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. We were in the bad one. We were in the bad one. Mamma mia, disaster. Today, disaster. Disaster, like Juve. Like Juve, guys. Disaster. So what happened? I started for 15 minutes in the other live. In the pre-game, disaster. Disaster. My mistake. My mistake, guys. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I was in the wrong chat. So we are back with a... No, sorry, I started, Herod. I started for 15 minutes. Now I'm really pissed off because I didn't pay attention. I started again the other live. Mamma mia, disaster, disaster. Oh. So what happened, guys? What happened is that I launched again the pre-game because I had two things open. Disaster. So today everything is going bad. Bentancur man of the match. I agree on that one. So let me think again because there were some people that were here, some people were there. Disaster. Okay, I recap for the people that were here already and I was in the other live. I'm sorry, guys, for that. So what happened is that I'm pissed off. I'm just pissed off with Juve because we didn't play bad. We didn't play bad, but it's not enough. It's absolutely not enough. Not enough at all for a team that wants to enter top four. No, I don't want to repeat everything because I was already frustrated. Indeed, Arbi is saying defensively solid, but nothing else really. 8 attempts, 0 on target. It's not enough. It's not enough. He was good. He was good, Rugani, but not good enough, guys. We took an opportunity. We took an opportunity to go into the top four. Then it was not sure that we would win because we're still playing versus Milan, guys. We're playing versus Milan, a difficult team, but you can't go if you really want to enter that top four. You can't be scared. You can't be scared to not lose. And that's what happened with Juve. We knew it, that Coppa Italia is one thing and Serie A is another thing. So it can't happen. It can't happen that Juventus is just not going all in. We knew that they could be scared and they were scared today. Scared of losing and not be able to come back. But even if you are scared, even if I understand the moment, you can't just like that give it away. I'm sad, guys. I'm also sad because everything I already repeated there on the other live, and then I messed up totally, so I'm double pissed off. I agree with Pace 1G. Thank you for the subscription, the membership. Thank you, buddy. It's true. It's saying Ciao Beppe. If we played for 7 more days, we wouldn't manage to shot on goal. I agree. I'm frustrating like Cecilia. I agree with Pace 1J. It's exactly that. You could have been for 7 months, 7 days, whatever. We would never shot because Morata was invisible. For me, a disaster, Morata. And this is difficult also for Allegri, I believe, guys. I don't know what you think, guys, but for me, I think it's really difficult for Allegri to put his man, the right man, because one day Morata is doing you a great game, is going to press, is going to do, and then it disappears totally. So I don't know mentally what's happening with him. I don't know. How can you can't count on your men? The men are like disappearing. They appear, they disappear. They appear, they disappear. A lot of people were speaking about Arthur. Today Arthur was bad. He entered 20 minutes and he lost 2 dangerous balls. He gave them to Milan to say go and go towards the goal. I was not happy with him. And that's the difficulty of Allegri to put his men, because at the moment, I have to admit, and that's my biggest problem, you can't, again, for me, then maybe I'm wrong, you can't count on a man to have 2 or 3 consecutive great games. You can't. You simply can't, and that's a problem. Is it me or Juventus play better when Landucci is on the sideline? Mamma mia, it's not the first time I'm watching that comment. I try to avoid it, but they just seem to play with more speed, fight, and intensity. Just my observation. No, it's wrong, Mike, because it's the same team that are playing versus Sampdoria. The difference, there is one difference. Ciao Charlie. There is one difference between playing with Landucci and playing with Allegri. It's really easy. It's that you played in Coppa Italia versus a Sampdoria that was totally not with their first team. And in Coppa Italia, you were mentally totally free to play your game because you are playing versus Sampdoria, because you go in or out. It's one game. You go, you know that you are stronger and you play well. Today, you know that if you lose versus Milan, you are never going to enter the top 4. And why is that? Because we lost too many points in the 4 first games of the season. We had, I remind you, in the first 4 games of the season, we had 2 points on 12 points. 2 out of 12 points. And this is actually affecting all the Juventus performances in Serie A. In Serie A, you are scared to lose, scared to do a wrong pass, because that wrong pass can affect and can change the score where you are not able to come back. It has nothing to do with Landucci, just in Serie A, with Landucci playing versus Roma. Do you remember that at the 70th minute we played maybe one of the worst games of the season, losing 3-1. What changed the score? It's not Landucci, it's the heart that at that moment we didn't accept to be humiliated by Roma, losing 3-1, and we went back with a 4-3. Versus Sampdoria, it was a total different game, was easy. We were even able to play young players like Ake. It's not the same. It's absolutely not the same. So Landucci, guys, this is beautiful for if you have nothing to do and you want to invent yourself a story. The guys, they know themselves since like 40 years. They are great friends. Landucci doesn't change like that. But anyway, Andrew is giving a correct comment. Draws are losses for us. Today it's a loss, and that's why today I am sad. Today I'm sad because it's kind of a loss. People say they want Landucci, but without Allegri-style defense, Milan would have had 3 goals. I'm mad. I'm not mad, just disappointed. But it's also correct that versus a Milan like that, we didn't give them the opportunity to be dangerous. Not with Ibrahimovic, not with Olivier Giroud, not with Rafael Leao, that was the most dangerous man of Milan. Tonali played a really great game. I was impressed by the game of Tonali. Milan was also good, but we cancelled Milan. The problem of Juve today, it's not that we cancelled or not Milan, it's that we were not able to answer, to do something, to create something. And that's a problem if you want to enter top 4. That's where I am disappointed in when I see the stats and I see Juventus 0 shots on target. If you have a Morata, if you have Dybala, if you have Quadrado, if you have McKennie, it's not okay. Thank you for the donation, Ron. Hats off to Milan's defense. It's true, because we were complaining that we didn't have De Ligt and Bonucci. They didn't have a lot of players as well in defense. They didn't have Tomori. They were playing with Kalulu and with Romagnoli, and they did really great. Kalulu impressed me as well today. Not that he had a really difficult task, because Juventus was not that much in front of their goal, but it's true. And they neutralized us immediately. In the first half, they were pushing Morata so much that he was frustrating. And this is one of the big problems of Morata, that Morata, from the moment that in the beginning of the game, he's man-marked, he has no solution, he understands that he's not performing well, he gives up too easily. And then it's better to sub him. What is the other problem of Allegri? You know that you have no sub. Because who do you enter? You enter Ken. You saw how Ken entered. He did one beautiful duel, and the rest he did really bad. A tie against Milan on the road is not horrible. It's true, Ron. I agree with your comment, and it's totally correct. The problem is that it's the front. It's the front. And a 0-0 versus Milan is not bad in a normal season. It can happen. Of course, it's not a shame to do 0-0 versus Milan. But it's a pity when you are doing that game. And then if you lose but you are doing everything that you can to go and to attack, it's one part of the story. The other part, and I understand the fans that are a bit disappointed, if you for 90 minutes you are going, it's a disaster. Then if we are speaking about a penalty, I miss a penalty on Morata, because for me there was a penalty from Messias on Morata. That was a clear penalty. Yeah, he's not whistling it. Probably if it was Milan they would receive a penalty, but that's not why we did a 0-0. But Cuadrado, I don't know, guys, what you think about the performance of Cuadrado. In first half, he was not doing bad. I agree with Cecilia. Then he disappeared, maybe tired. I don't know. He disappeared as well. I would not put him in the top 3 for me. It was not bad. It's true, huh? No, Philip. It was not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad game today. It's just a big disappointment if you are only one shot. That's what I wanted. Like Hastar is saying, we had 0 shot on target. You don't have to scream. I saw your message. Ciao Jason, ciao my friend. That early card to Locatelli really handcuffed him, and it affected us a lot. You see how we entered because he wanted to even try to shot from target. Locatelli, he wanted to play well versus his ex-team and prove that they were wrong. It affected us a lot. The problem is that the referee was strange today. At a certain moment, he was giving yellow cards to everyone, and then he changed his mind and he stopped with the card for Juve, for Milan. It was really strange. Thank you, Mohamed. 0-0 was fair with Juve level quality in front. It's true. It's true. But, you know, we are not anymore the 15th game of the season, the 12th game of the season, the 8th game of the season. We are already at game 23. And I know we don't have Chiesa. I know, but he will not be there for the rest of the season. So normally you should have find something that worked versus a weak team like Sampdoria, that worked in versus some other teams like Udinese. You had to find something to do versus Milan. It is it is correct. Dybala was alone. He needed a good striker next to him. But Dybala was everywhere and nowhere. Look at the. Can I show you Dybala's heat map? Where was Dybala? Can I show you? Wait. I have to. I have to put you this. Okay, here we go. So if we go on Dybala, where is Dybala? Here, Dybala. You see, so we are attacking here, guys. We are attacking here. Dybala, if he plays in a 4-2-3-1, he's playing that position. He's everywhere, but he's not here. He's absolutely not here. Wait, because this is annoying me also. This is annoying me a bit. Let me put myself a bit in the middle. Otherwise, it will annoy me a lot. Better. It's already better. So you see, Dybala is not here. He's playing right back. He's playing right winger. He's not playing here. Is it his fault? I'm not saying it's his fault. The game went like that, and then we have a problem. But it's the same for the other players. Look where Morata played. Morata played everywhere except of here. A big problem. Bentancur, man of the match for me. Look at that. He was everywhere. What a man. What a game of him. Alexander, disaster. The player that, for me, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing on the field. De Sciglio couldn't go up. Locatelli. Look at Locatelli. He was playing there. No, for me, the players were... Cuadrado here. Look. Cuadrado here. De Sciglio here. Then you have a Dybala here. Nobody in the center, and then you have some problems to link up with the players. You have some problems. Weston McKennie was playing here. He tried a bit on the right side at a certain moment, but most of the time he was on the left side. You see all our players here. Big problem today. Big problem. Ciao Abai. We still can't play against good pressing teams. It's true. Solid game from Bentancur and Rugani. Arthur poor today, but needs regular play and a partner who can combine like Locatelli. Allegri isn't allowing that. But why is that, Abai? I know people, they don't like what I'm saying, but it's true. It's because Dybala is playing, and Dybala behind him, he needs a player like Bentancur to cover him, a defensive player like Bentancur. As long as you will see Dybala versus pressing teams, I'm not speaking versus other easier teams, but versus other teams, pressing teams and big teams, you will not see Arthur, Locatelli, McKennie in a three-man defense, because McKennie, one of the skills is that he has to go up. So if you play Dybala, you have to play 4-2-3-1, and that's why Weston McKennie today didn't play well, because he was playing up on the left. Because of Dybala, we have to find a position for Dybala today. Otherwise, I'm sure if we had Chiesa, probably Dybala would be on the bench, and we would have played with Chiesa, and it would have been a different game. But it is what it is, guys. I'm mad that we could have won, but tight isn't awful. I agree, 100%. Almost fell asleep during the game. The disappointment is big. We need Vlahovic, Beppe. Dybala needs someone next to him. That's already another story. If you have a Vlahovic, but even Vlahovic, Morata is another story. Vlahovic, Moisken, Vlahovic, and our friend Dybala would be really, really beautiful. But at the moment, he's not there. So what do we want me to see? A boring game with Juventus that is growing, but probably too scared today. I don't know if it's penalty or not. We can discuss on that. The one of from Messias on Morata was penalty, but again, it's not because of that. Because we were not bad, but we didn't have the balls today. We had the balls to fight. We had the balls to do a war. We had the balls to defend. We didn't have the ideas, the energies, the creativity to go up. Ciao, the winner of 21-22 Serie A, is already here in the chat. That Dybala nutmeg on Theo was filthy. But that doesn't bring you 3 points, unfortunately, for Juve, Uncle Sharma. We only wake up when we concede. But Juventus started, They started the game, and they went really out immediately as well. But Sam, you have two ways in football. It's not only attack. I know it's difficult to understand for people. There are two ways today. If you are canceling totally Milan, you're not doing bad. If you're losing 4-0, you're doing bad. If you're losing 1-0, you lost, you did bad. Today, if you are canceling totally Milan, there are also some good things. Bentancur that played super well. Rugani, Chiellini that did really great. Szczesny was not that much in difficulty, but it's not bad. Then, is it good enough? No. And that's what we said. And that's what he said. Dybala was the most disappointing player today. But he was really in difficulty. I agree, guys. For me, it's a penalty. But again, I don't want to come on penalties, because then we are complaining, and we should focus on doing better. Thank you, Mohammed, who's saying it's clear that Mercato is the answer now. In the attack, yes. Now, the problem is that we are not alone. If we want to do Mercato, you are doing it with two teams and a player and an agent and the family. If the players want to come and Juventus wants to buy, but Fiorentina doesn't want to sell, we have a problem. And thank you for the donation, Mohammed. With this tactics, Morata out, Ronaldo in, Dybala out, Mandzukic in, we win the Scudetto. Mandzukic of 2016-17 then, 17-18 maybe, but it's over, guys. Milan have a clear system which works regardless of the people on the field, whereas under Allegri we have no clear system and players are often out of position. There is a part of true in that, I agree. Why? Because Pioli is there since long already. They are buying the players that are fitting the way he wants the team to play. So it's a absolutely correct analyze, Charlie. If they miss a player, they have another one, and they are playing the same system. I totally agree. It's totally correct. Juventus not. Why? Because we have, and that's one of the problems that I pointed out in the beginning of the season. One of our problems is if we miss a man, we have to play in another way. If that man is back and we have another one that's missing, we have to play in another way. Why? Because we don't have a complementary team. It means that if one is tired, not performing, you have to change the way you play. And that's what Allegri said. That's what I said before. If you play with Dybala, you can't play a 4-3-3. Because if you play a 4-3-3, you need to put him someone behind. If you play a 4-2-3-1, you need a Dybala centrally. But today he was everywhere, but not central. Dybala, I told it and I repeat it, one of the best players. I agree. But tactically, he blocks the team. He blocks the team. And it's correct. The comment of Charlie is 100% correct. It's a big problem. Of course it is. Thank you for the donation, Noah. Noah Black, who's saying, Giuseppe, how important is mentality, mindset? And do you think that this is one of the most important factors of winning in football and outside? I believe that it's a really big part, a crucial part. Ciao Manjiro. Ciao Manjiro. I think that it's a real important part of football, a really important part of winning mentality. Because if you don't want to, you can have the best skills on earth. If you don't have the winning mentality, you will never go far in your life. In whatever sector you are, if you doesn't have the desire, you stop. On the other side, if you are if you have the will but you have no skills, you can go a bit far, but you can't go really far. So you need both. But how many times did we see small teams doing miracles, like Greece, for example, in Euro 2004, in 2004? Greece did spectacular. They were not the most skillful, but they had the will. Even Italy. Italy was an underdog in Euro 2020, but they did it with the desire to win, with the belief, because they believe they could do something. Today, I can't say that Juventus didn't want to, because that's not correct. Juventus wanted to, but what did they want to? And that's a problem. I think that Juventus today, they didn't want to lose. They didn't want to lose, and they hoped in that episode that would have changed the game. The problem is that that moment didn't arrive. And if it doesn't arrive, you have 0 shots on target. Thank you for the donation, buddy. I want to see a winter shake-up on this team. I think it's necessary at this point to put the fire under the players. We have 8 days. Not even, because today is gone, so we have 7 days. In 7 days, you can't do miracles, especially if you are not able to put players away. Look at Bentancur today. He's like Hot Sari saying he played well because he's linked to Aston Villa. No, he didn't. I know. Of course, he has. There is the rumor 20 million for Aston Villa to Bentancur. That's not why he played well. He played well because he has some qualities, but the problem is he's totally inconsistent. Do you sell Bentancur for 20 million if you know that 8 million out of these 20 will go to Boca Juniors? I don't know. I don't know if you do it. I don't know. I was hoping Berna would do it when he came in, but that was just a desperate dream. Berna today didn't enter well, but the guys that entered today didn't enter well. They didn't at all. I guess it's not there, but it's no. I don't agree. Today it was not about grinta. It was about offensive presence. Just that, being present offensively, and we were not. Let's see. We can see the pass accuracy of Bentancur. I don't know if it was great or not. Let's check. We can check. So let me refresh it to be sure that we have the right stats, because otherwise we will analyze the 60th minute, and that's not correct. So let's go and see the pass accuracy of Bentancur. First of all, we go to the player distribution, the touches. We see that Chiellini had the most with 83 touches. Bentancur was third with 78. So he was top 3 touching balls. 94% pass accuracy. So Bentancur was the player that was the most accurate in his passes with 94. Crazy. Crazy. It's really crazy. It's really a lot. It's big. You see the shots, guys. 3 of Dybala, 0 on target. And this is something that annoyed me today of Dybala. 3 times you see that what he wants to do is go into his usual Dybala shot. It looks like Dybala, he can't score if it's not anymore with that Dybala shot. And that's annoying me. That's annoying me, guys. I don't know what you think, guys. By the way, I will put the man of the match. But man of the match, I put Rugani, Chiellini. I will put Rugani, Chiellini, Bentancur, and I will put let's put Dybala if you want to, and Dybala. Yeah, you can vote on the man of the match. I've put the 4, but I'm getting annoyed when I have one of my best players, and 3 times he go with a shot on, he trying to go with an attempt on goal, and 3 times it's out because he's trying to find his position. I know it. The opponents, they studied all week long. They know perfectly that he will go only in with his left foot, with his body like that, with a curly shot. We know it. Otherwise, he's not taking his attempts. And that's a problem. I'm expecting a Dybala at least taking a shot from the distance, that is dribbling, that is penetrating centrally. Juventus today was totally not penetrating centrally. Look at the graphics. If you go where Juventus play today, attacking thirds, you see that Juventus 23% of the times we go centrally. And that's not the first time this season that Juventus is doing that mistake. 40% here, 40% here, 20% here. It's again the same thing. We are going again always on the wings, never in the middle. While you look at Milan, it's yes 40% with that side, with Leao, with Theo Hernandez and so on. So most, and then you see a 30, a 30. So there is a bit more balance to where they attack. They try to attack everywhere. Where Juventus, it's clearly we go to the wing, we don't go here. The only time that we went centrally with Chiellini, because there was a big gap here, he gave it to Alexander, there was a cross, and there was one header of, I think it's McKennie. That's the only time, and that was a real dangerous one. If McKennie is able to take that ball in the goal, it's a 1-0 for Juve. The only time that we went centrally. That's a problem. That's a big problem. So you see, everyone took an attempt. Dybala 3 times, McKennie, Locatelli, Quadrado, Morata, Bernardeschi, all of them out of target. Out of target. Inside of the box, Dybala 2 times, 1-1-1, and then you have the other one outside of the box. For me, not enough. Not good enough. It is what it is. No, because the season is not over. Then, if you tell me at the end of the season, where is Juventus, who grew, who not, what is the position of Juventus, then I can tell you, yeah, it was a disaster. At the moment, we are not out of top 4. So it's not a disaster at the moment. Check Allegri comment about Landucci, lol. I don't know what he said. Let me check. But if you want to see my reaction, guys, my reaction was this. That's my reaction. That's my reaction. About Allegri and Landucci, I don't know who could have said it. I don't know. Where can I find it? I don't know where can I find it, guys. Let me check. There are not a lot of comments, guys. I don't know. I don't know what he said. Guy, I understand where we are. We expect to top performance because we are so used to it, but we are a project under construction. Oh, but that's a fact. That's a fact. It's just, we are disappointed. Why? Because we wanted to win. We wanted to win, to celebrate, and to believe in that top four. If you don't win, you are sad. That doesn't mean that today we were expecting a Juve that would be stellar, because it's not true. So, if you see the comments of Allegri after the game, let's see, because he spoke a lot apparently. What did he say? Dybala played a good game. By the way, we also had a gastroenteritis problems. He also had gastroenteritis problem, but unlike the league, he managed to play. So Dybala played with the shit on his pants. One piece at a time, slowly. Tonight was a good game. We came from a period of a lot of matches of direct confrontation, many competition. Today was an important to close January in the best way. If we would have lost, we would have gone down to 10 points, and that would have been negative. In the last few meters, we need to be calm and clear in the last pass. The pitch didn't allow us to do that, not to anyone. Not for Milan, not for Juve. It was a great game, hard fight, balanced. A draw is fair. I agree with that one. We did better in the second half. We could have used the opportunities to open field better. There are a lot of games we have already played the direct matches. The boys are playing more as a team. They understand how to manage the ball at certain times. It's normal. We were trying to win, but we didn't manage to do so. As Ambrosini said, for 8 times we didn't concede a goal, then the 4 goals in Roma. 4 in Coppa Italia. We need Landucci on the bench again. They never do that with me. Maybe it's me. That's the comment. That's the comment. For 8 times we didn't concede a goal, then 4 goals in Rome and 4 in Coppa Italia. We need Landucci on the bench. Of course, guys, I hope you understand that it's a joke. I hope you understand that. I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed. All of them, guys. All of them. I don't understand. It's already the 5th, 6th player that they have gastroenteritis. I don't understand. What are they eating in La Continassa, guys? If I go to La Continassa, I will take my meal from home. Because Quadrado had it. Dybala, Alexandro had it. All of the players. De Sciglio was okay. It was not his best performance, but we know that when he's playing on the right, he has not the right to go up. When De Sciglio is playing on the right, he's playing as a pure right defender. Don't expect him to go up. Juventus is like that. We expect the left back to go up, but when it's Alexandro, forget about it. Good news is last 9 games we were unbeaten. However, when we cannot win only 1 game for 7 matches, we played against top 4 clubs. Then making top 4 is very difficult. Now Atalanta and Inter win is a must. Yeah, and it's hard. It will be hard. Then if you look at the rankings, guys, where are we? If you look at the rankings, I will show you the rankings. It's still possible. It's not that Juventus is out. It's not that Juventus is out. We just have to wait also for Atalanta. But look, Inter 53, 1 game in hand, 49, 49. Both 49. Atalanta 43. If Atalanta lose, what I don't believe will happen, but if they lose, guys, we have only 1 point from Atalanta. We have only 1 point. And then I agree with the comment from Sisman, who's saying it's really important to win versus Atalanta. It is, but every game are important to win, guys. Every game. It's all the ranch giving them stomach problem. Probably. If you don't leave, we poisoned you out. Probably also. Sandwich, best choice. I think I will do that. But that's why Dybala missed the shots he needed to shit. Probably yes, Stefano. I don't know. But every time, guys, I'm tired. I'm really tired, guys. Today, I don't know what I can say. If I'm proud or not, by the way, Bentancur winning with 39%. You are fair. You're quite fair today. Okay, I don't know what to say more, that I'm disappointed today. I don't know. More than I'm disappointed. Should have been better. But again, I can't say that we were bad. That's why I'm frustrated. I'm super frustrated because I can't say that Juventus played bad. It was not easy versus a strong Milan that is objectively having a better season as Juve. I can't say that we were that bad. Defensively, we were great. But if Bentancur is your man of the match, there is a problem. Because Bentancur, it's not that he scored, it's not that he did an assist. So, yeah, that will be a big, big game. Or in or out game. I agree. Ciao, Ryan. Ciao, Stefano. Ciao, Per. What a disappointing game. The field was bad, but come on, not even a shot on target. Well, we said it. We said it as well. I agree. Dr. SP and Chiellini was great, dependable as always. Such a frustrating match, very poor in the attacking phase. Would have preferred Quadrado on right back, De Sciglio on the left, Arthur starting with Loca. But that's the problem. I understand where you are coming from, but that's the problem, because if you are playing like that, look, you can see it here. It's easy to see. Actually, it was really well prepared by Allegri, to be honest, because if you see the average positions, look what's happening. It's happening that, and now it's a bit less because of the subs and so on, but Theo Hernandez and Leao, they were really high here on that side of the field, and that's why normally Quadrado is always a bit more up when he's playing offensively. That's why Quadrado was giving a lot of support to De Sciglio, and why De Sciglio is actually the second player of Juve that is the lowest after Rugani. Even Chiellini was more up. That's a big problem, because here they were really, really strong, with Tonali going a lot also to the right side. If it was not Tonali, it was Diaz. And all these players, they were going here, and they were really dangerous with 40% of the attack. After the first half, they even had 50% of the attack where they were here. And that's why if you play with Quadrado here and with De Sciglio here, probably you will do better on the left side than with Alexandro. I agree. But you would have conceded here, because Quadrado alone versus all these men would not have been great. There is a news. Let me read it, guys. Breaking news. Wait. So, new rumors on the Juventus attempt to sign Dusan Vlahovic. Let me read it, guys. It's reported, and it's not me, guys. I didn't receive a message or so. It's Andrea Bosco from Radio Bianconera. So let me read, because I don't know what's written. Let's see what is written, because we need Vlahovic. So I want to know. I'm curious. So, new rumors on the Juventus attempt to sign Dusan Vlahovic. Fiorentina asked, other than a large portion, an important exchange to Juventus, Weston McKennie. Mamma mia. At this request, the Bianconero club is asking for some time to think. In fact, the Texan is becoming an important player in Allegri's plan. Ooh, that's a savage request. So, guys, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what. But we know that one thing is sure, Juventus wants Vlahovic. For the winter, for the summer, for whenever, Juventus wants Vlahovic. Vlahovic is interesting in Juve. Some reports are saying he only wants Juve. Other reports are saying he wants to leave. Okay? Now, whatever. Fake or not fake? Let's put that aside. What do we do? If it's correct, and I don't want to discuss if it's fake or not, the poll, you decide, guys. So, cash plus McKennie for Vlahovic. Yes, no, easy. Yes or no. There are no choices. It's yes or no. Don't forget, if you have Vlahovic, you solve, but you give away probably your second best midfielder. What do you do? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Also, that's another story, of course. We don't know if West Ham would agree to go to Fiorentina. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know. I think as well. No, I don't know if it's true or not. But Fiorentina asking for Weston McKennie, why would it be fake? He's a great player. He's a great midfielder. They don't need Kulusevski. We spoke about it on the channel. They have wingers. They have Ikone. They have another player. They are okay there. They don't need. If they need a player to reinforce the team, because now they have Piontek and so on, they know that they will lose Vlahovic. It's in the midfield. So the request would even make sense from Fiorentina. Now the question is, what would you do? Yes or no? We have already problems in our midfield. Weston is becoming a great player for Juve. I would love to have Vlahovic, but I don't know if I would say yes now in the winter. Then, if you tell me yes, but Juventus will buy, I don't know, and just like that, De Jong, Pogba, Milinkovic, Savic, I say goodbye to Weston. But now, in the winter, then you have a big problem, guys. Then you have a big problem. Jason, that's also another thing. But how many they will ask? Maximum 40. Cash 30 million, 40 for Weston. 35. Like they don't need Kulusevski. At the moment, guys, it's really close. The poll is really close. With 100 people voting, and it's 52% yes, 48 is no. So it's a hard decision, And on the other one, wait, let me first read Dr. Speed, because Jason has another good comment. That's true, Leao was running on our right, but we needed speed on the right. McKennie on right is very good with tracking back and defending. Maybe we couldn't have done better. Jason is saying, pay attention, Beppe, because Commisso, he loves Weston and he rates him. Of course, they are coming both from USA. They probably know each other already. So, on the other hand, Weston McKennie being the image of Fiorentina would also make sense for Weston, because today, is he the star of Juve? No. Will he become the star of Juve? No. Can he be the star of Fiorentina? He can. But I don't know if I would do that. I would bring McKennie myself to Firenze. Hey, Stefano, but then what do you do? What do you do in the midfield? We have already some problems in the midfield, some big problems. We are not able to play Arthur Locatelli together. I don't know. It's hard, It's hard. So, 114 votes, 52% yes. 45, it's already another one. If it's that option or nothing, we have to take it. But then McKennie, he is also worried. Will he do it or not? That's another story. We don't know. Zaccaria plus Rovella. Rovella, by the way, how is he doing, Rovella? Do we have news? Because the last time he had that injury, I don't know. My friend Adam Digby saying Juve toothless in attack with neither Morata nor Dybala offering anything of substance. Is correct. Midfield doesn't worry because the player Loca is way too deep rather than where he's most effective. It's correct. Guys, I already started on the other live. I'm really sorry for today because we started 20 minutes on the other one. Then we did 45 here. I totally messed up. Guys, I think we come to an end. We finished, by the way, with a beautiful vote with 50-50. That's the results of that. No, by the way, really strange. Yes, 50, no, 49. So it's the yes that will win, probably with one decisive voter on the poll. Guys, it's over for today. I'm a bit sad, but I have to admit, if really I observe the team, that I'm not angry at Juventus. I'm just disappointed because I'm sure we could have done a bit more. It's 0 shot on goal. It's not enough, guys. Not enough. Thank you. Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow is a new day. No football for a while. And then we come back for a last run. Dai. Grande. Forza Juve. Ciao. Ciao guys. Ciao Andrew. Ciao Howard. Ciao Sylvain. JJ. Stavros. Stefan. Fersea. Always there. Thank you for all the members, for all the subs, for all the donations. Thank you guys. Forza Juve. Always. Ciao Bogdan. Ciao home of Juve. Don la vita. Ciao guys.